Greetings, my name is RJ Adams. I am a writer and a philosopher, and I mentioned in a previous video that I wrote a journal and had a few copies printed out. If you would like a copy of this journal, I call it Secrets of the Universe, a Philosopher's Journal. If you'd like a copy, let me know. And I can get you a copy of that. I'm going to read a little bit more out of my journal. And previously I was talking about people having different beliefs and being okay with that and accepting that, and that we're not all going to have, no two people are going to have the exact same belief, and that's okay. In fact, it's natural. We are not all meant to believe in the same things or in the same way. We need to learn to be okay with this. Now I'll continue from there. It's all about diversity. It's everywhere. Nature loves diversity. No two things in the entire universe are exactly alike. Most would disagree with this, but I would further explain that in order for two objects to be exactly the same, they would both have to occupy the same space at the same time, which is impossible, at least in this physical reality. Therefore, it is only natural for each of us to believe in different things or in different ways. There is absolutely no reason for wars to be waged just because someone else believes something that you don't. I've always preferred to stay open to all beliefs, to all possibilities, rather than limiting myself to just one. To see all possibilities is to see all of creation. You don't have to change your beliefs to believe in others and accept them. To accept others is to accept oneself, for within others is another part of ourselves. We are all connected in many ways, but most of us are blind to see them. My aim is not to contradict anyone's beliefs, nor to convert anyone to my way of thinking. That being said, I do believe that what I have written in this journal could serve to help many people. At least that is my hope. Do not follow me blindly, for I may not know the way. Instead, walk beside me, then the right path before us shall lay. I do not claim that anything written in this journal is truth, but for me personally, these are possible truths among many. Do not confuse truths for beliefs. They are very different things. Beliefs are personal and truth is subjective. Everyone has their own beliefs about the unknown parts of the world around us. Truths can be shared with others, but not everyone will share the same truths. For example, if you have an object and ask several people what color the object is, most will name the same color. Red, for instance, if that happens to be the color. But if someone can't see the color red, then that person's truth is not the same as everyone else's. Incidentally, it is perfectly fine to have more than one belief, and it should not be considered a bad thing. You can, for instance, be a scientist as well as believe in God, or be spiritual. There is no reason why separate beliefs should be kept separate when they are all about the same things. Yes, science and religion are about the same thing, and both are separate belief systems that were once united. Science was about the outer world, while religion, or rather spirituality, was about exploring the inner world. It is unclear why these were separated. If this had not occurred, If science and spirituality had stayed united, think of how much more advanced we would be as a species, living peacefully with nature instead of trying to outdo it, with each other instead of fighting over what doesn't matter, and with ourselves instead of feeling depressed about our anxieties. When science and religion work together, it is a glorious thing, and there are so many ways to see the connections if one is willing to open their mind. I see patterns and connections everywhere. I see how all beliefs fit beautifully together, just as ancient peoples did. But we have forgotten. It is my hope and my mission to do all that I can to help remind others of their connections, and hopefully this will help ease whatever misery they might be feeling is making their life unbearable. I do believe that merging science, religion, spirituality, and all belief systems back together again could help a lot of people in ways they don't realize. People can be negative without even realizing it. Being a target of negativity for much of my life, I am able to recognize it in others, but I have been trying to be more adept socially and not getting upset if someone is being negative towards me. And I'm okay with that. I'm willing to be a target for anger if it helps others cope with misfortune, but that does not mean I will continue it forward. I refuse to hate. I have seen and experienced it from many sides for much of my life, and I don't like it. It is draining. Hate is one of our basic emotions, so it is natural to feel it when the moment arises. We just have to ask ourselves, why am I mad? And is this something really worth getting upset about? Why does it bother me so much what others do? As long as no one is getting hurt, it is perfectly fine to get upset about things. Just try to recognize why you are getting upset, and if it should truly bother you. I am reminded of the old, and I think I may end the video there. I just wanted to read a little bit, and that's sounds good. And but yeah, just try to not hate. And try not to get upset when people do things that bother you. And if you do get upset, ask yourself why. And with that, I hope this has been enlightening. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to express those below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.